still want to figure out a BLP line for Sean, so I can email it to him and put it on a bar for me.
I feel like Sean O'Malley. Desert, yeah, the valley.
No, it'd be like, I feel like I'm Sean, and then I'm Sean. Something like I'm Sean. Something O'Malley. I feel like Sean O'Malley.
Is there another O'Malley too that you could reference to make?
There's got to be some O'Malley's type, or he would be able to break it down like with some kind of word play with Mally, or something.
Mally.
Make you go oh, like my chopper go oh. Mal, I don't know, something.
All right, got a Millie like I'm Sean.
Episode 140, Jobins. How we doing? Holy shit, have we missed you? It's Sunday. Can't believe November is it's almost Thanksgiving, dude.
I know. Thanksgiving's coming up. I hope all the Jobins have a good Thanksgiving celebration with the family and friends, you know. Just grateful to be with my boys.
100%. It's a little weird without my dad for Thanksgiving. It's the first Thanksgiving without him. Life has definitely been a lot weirder without him.
Yeah, rest in peace, Papa Schmidt. Definitely.
They can't prepare you anything for losing a parent, that's for sure. Because there's times where I find myself wanting to call him or message him. It's weird.
I can't even imagine, bro, and I definitely know it's been one of those years, man, and I can't tell you enough how much I respect you, dude, and how much you've really carried that on your shoulders. I can't even imagine, man. I haven't been there yet, and you know, we're just always here for you.
Yeah, well, he wouldn't want me. Whenever I am sad, I cry. Jobins. Schmitty still cries every day. I find myself, whenever I talk to my mom, or sometimes we just have a good cry together. That's just what you got to do.
It's healthy to let those emotions out.
Oh yeah, me and my mom had a good talk one day, because this was a while ago, where I was like, for the first time I cried and it felt good. Like I felt really good after. Like it was like a relieving cry. Can't really explain that one. Because you cry for a while and it's just so painful, you're so upset and so sad. But then there was just this one day where I had to cry and I was like, damn, I feel good. I felt peaceful. I don't know.
Is it that part of the grieving process that they call acceptance?
Nah, probably.
It's like,
because I know he's with me. You know what I mean? And I find myself now just always talking to him. But this Thanksgiving, Jobins, just be extremely thankful for the people around you that you have in your life, and shout out, not shout out, but to all the people that have lost someone they love this year. I'm right there with you, and I'm thankful for you watching my pod. I'm thankful that we're here together. Thankful that we can all enjoy each other. That's what I'm thankful for.
And another thing too I wanted to add is, like, we went to the store not that long ago, and we just saw all those Christmas decorations and all the gifts and everything. It's like, don't lose sight of what's important during Thanksgiving and the holidays with, like, the consumerism, and just remember
Christmas.
That family and everything is the most important thing. Like, the company that you're with.
Yeah, dude. Christmas lately, I feel like I'm the fucking Grinch. You felt like the Grinch the older you get when it comes to being Christmas time?
I still love Christmas time and Thanksgiving and Halloween. It's like the changing of the seasons, you know?
I'm making sure I just focus Christmas on the people I love, like being with the people I love. I think that's going to be my focus from here out. I just hate the forcing, when we go to Walmart or you go to Target and it's Halloween time and they're starting to set up Christmas shit down your throat. Consumerism. I don't like it. That's part of the holidays I just don't like.
Yeah, Black Friday and all that. It's just like, don't get all crazy with it.
Black Friday's helpful though. Maybe we can get some shit for the podcast.
That would be nice.
Yeah. Dude. Jobins, we are down a soldier. Fucking playing basketball yesterday. It's me, Sean, Sono, Timbo. Dude, it's so freaky how like a freak accident can happen out of nowhere. It's crazy.
And what's crazy is it's like a game of basketball, and I've been there before too, where I remember playing with you back in St. Louis, and I had jumped and landed straight on my leg, and I couldn't walk right for a few months.
Oh yeah, dude. It's so easy to fuck your ankles up in basketball, but they were looking up apparently all right, Jobins, I'm sure you know by now by Tim, fucking completely took out his Achilles tendon. Poor dude has to have surgery. But Jobins, I swear to God, this is where it's like, damn, I really learn a lot from Tim and Sean in these moments, because I was there with Tim. I'm sure it was very painful, but he was just thinking about what happened. He was just trying to figure out what had happened. They were right away with doctor stuff, looking stuff up. And then he was so fast about getting to the place to get it checked out and taken care of and figured out. But dude, he was never like up. He was never freaking out or crying or upset or going, God, this or that. And then he said he was thinking about his brother when his brother hurt himself and how his brother handled it. So he's just a warrior. I saw a warrior handle something very painful, and it was like, damn, that's some stoicism.
It's the best mindset to have too, is just taking action right away and taking care of business.
Yeah. And then he's laughing, you know what I mean? Because our poor Tim's been going through a lot with his back. He's been having some back pain, and he's been wanting to train and shit, and he's been wanting to compete, and then this happens. So we're just going to be there for you, Big Red. We love you, blood. If you need anything, you just message away, and we're there for you. Yeah. But Jobins, Tim's whooping my ass. Just did not show up for the court. You know what I mean? One of those days. And Tim's whooping my ass. And then we want to keep going because we're competitive. We should have stopped. It's like, damn, because we're sitting there, we're going, man, if we had just stopped.
Well, you don't know until it happens.
Yeah. But, yeah, he beats me in Pig. Then me and Sona are on a team. Tim and Sean beat us. And then I'm like, okay, Tim, first one of 5, me and you. So we're going. He's beating me. And then he just goes to shoot. He runs up. And I would turn around to go get the ball. And I hear like a really loud one, like a pop. And he goes, oh. And then I turn around. By the time I turn around, Tim's laying on the ground in pain. He thought someone like threw a rock at him. He's like, what was that? He's like, he's looking around for like something that got hit him in the ankle. Yeah, dude. I felt so bad. I literally almost started crying just because I felt so bad. Because, I'm playing with I felt like I caused it. I know I didn't. And it's not my fault. But
it's crazy, too, how many people, like, follow you on social media and follow Tim. And, like, when, because I saw it. Like, he videotaped you all playing basketball. And actually, I watched as it happened. And then his legs lifting up and he can't put weight on it. That's crazy, dude. I know, prayers for a speedy recovery, but... Yeah, you're right. It's nothing crazy, and then all of a sudden, anything could do that.
Huge disaster when it comes to like an injury. But Sean was being real positive. He was looking stuff up. They were finding stuff that apparently today's medicine not medicine, but treatments they can do and make it better quick. But he's looking at like 6 to 9 months being out. Yeah. Poor fucking Tim. Fucking legend. Another thing I wanted to dive into is Jobins. I don't know if you saw Dana White do his 72-hour fast, but now me, Sean, and Michael are doing it. This is my day 1. I'm getting a little hungry now. It's getting in the afternoon, and I actually am getting a little hungry. So after the pod, I'm gonna go get some water and just start chugging. But it was really cool because Tim and Sean didn't even see it. I was the one that showed it to him, and I kept bringing it up, and Sean actually got intrigued. So I kind of felt like I set this up, Jobins. There's a lot of benefits. Dana White was talking about all the benefits. So for the first day, you just drink water with electrolytes. And then the next 2 days, you can drink this bone broth with like 25 calories, some protein and shit. But just for 3 days fasting. And apparently it's supposed to have a whole bunch of health benefits, decreased chances of Alzheimer's, cancer. Sean showed me this video this morning. It's about like a 20-minute video of this doctor explaining it. And it's making your body do this and doing that, and you'll crash and then go up. But I'll share that in the link so you Jobins can watch it because I'm not a fucking doctor. You know what I mean? It's
cool because there's real people that have like seen benefits from it. Because I saw that post on his Instagram that you showed me, and then Mike Swick, a UFC guy, he had actually said that he beat stage 4 leukemia. So shout out to Mike Swick too, man. Yeah, that's badass.
Right?
And doing the fasting too is what he was saying. That's so cool.
Apparently there's just a whole bunch of benefits, and Sean doesn't think I can do it. So my goal is to actually do it. I'm really trying on this.
I'm like 50-50 if you can do it or not.
I know.
Because I've seen you do like, you can withstand cold temperatures, but it's different. It's a different mental
That's such a short period of time. Yeah, this is 72 hours and
of not eating.
I do get hangry. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I'm just going to have to learn how to fight through it, drink a whole bunch of water till I feel full, maybe sleep it off, maybe go do something. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Should I just I'm going to eat in front of you too to even sharpen your mental toughness even more? Watch, Jobins. I'm going to be eating food.
I've been doing so much better. There's times I slip up, like we ate like shit yesterday. But I was looking at it like it was my last meal. You know what I mean? But I've been doing a lot better with my eating. And you guys still eat like shit. And it's all in the fridge all the time. And there is times where I'm like, fuck, I'm craving some pizza right now. I would love a fucking slice of pizza. But hey, mental toughness, it really don't faze me. So I think it'd be interesting if how this goes. Maybe they say you do it twice a year, so it might become a thing, which would be kind of crazy.
Well, we'll see in 24 hours how you're doing.
Oh, dude, I'm sure I'm gonna go through waves. But it's cool that I got Sean and Michael want to do it. I wanted all of us to do it. That would have been really fun. So maybe you guys will see how this goes and I'm getting head shakes.
Maybe next time. I need a little time to prepare. Y'all are too quick about, let's do this now. Let's do this now. Okay, now it's happening. I need time to mentally prep.
That's Sean. He's like, all right, Schmidt, let's do it tomorrow. And I'm going, I'm like, can we get a couple days? Can we start Wednesday? You know what I mean? Let me prep. But in a way, it was kind of cool because Dana actually did it at the end of Saturday night. Saturday night was his last meal and then didn't eat till Wednesday. That's exactly what we're doing. So it's
10 years from now, you're going to find out it's like killing everybody.
I don't know. Yeah, it's like how much research really has been done on this. I don't know. It seems that a lot of research has gone into fasting. We had a buddy, Jeff, back at home. He would fast, and he would say he feel real good. Some people do 24 hours, I think, pretty often.
Yeah. We had a buddy in college named Jay. He would fast every now and again.
Yeah. So it's going to be a journey. Follow me on Snapchat and Instagram, Jobins, because I'm going to be posting it on there how it's going. Snapchat's crazy, dude. I'm almost at 6,000 followers.
That is nuts.
It's weird. It's really weird. Yeah.
Man. Dude, did you hear that Dave Portnoy's he's suing the NFL for what happened with Joe Burrows because he had a wrist injury, and like I guess they didn't disclose it on the injury report soon enough for Dave Portnoy's liking, and he was like, "Oh, I bet 100,000. The NFL better reimburse all of us for this. This is legal gambling. We deserve refunds." Mm-hmm. Because he said, if I knew about Joe Burrow's injury, I never would have put 100,000 on him. What do you think of that? Do you think that, hey, boo-hoo, you gambled, so it's on you? Or do you think, like, there's a point to be made that if the NFL had put out that injury report, maybe people wouldn't have lost so much money?
Sounds like a little bit of controversy. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know. That one's tough because I would be pissed if I put 100K on something and then they're like, oh, yeah, he was injured. That's basically what happened. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that would suck.
100K, dude.
That would suck.
On a bet.
Yeah, that'd be tough. I'd want my money back. And then again, think about them. It's like, did they not release it on purpose? Because they needed some money made or some shit? What do you think?
I don't know, man. I just hope that Joe Burrows gets better. It sucks for the Bengals fans.
I know. That's what's kind of crazy is like football, all sports in general, I feel like today are just about betting now.
Betting's become such a, like, it's a trend, you know, like state by state.
Making money, dude. It's a good way to make money.
Following that weed roadmap.
It all is relatively new, too, right? So maybe there does need to be something made. And it's like, hey, you can't hold out injuries or some shit if people are putting up money. Because that'd be kind of like inside trading, right? In a way, or no? Not at all?
I mean, I guess for the people that knew Joe Burrows was injured without a report, you could say that possibly.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Because, yeah, he's just upset because we should have all had this information.
Yeah, it's interesting. Jobins. This is not a paid sponsorship, I promise. I swear to God. But I want to brag about Dr. Squatch. You know what I mean? They got cool collections. Oh, look at this Star Wars one. I'm a nerd, Jobins. I'm a fucking nerd. And this is a marketing genius right here. This is the shit that gets me. Because like you said, you'd get some just because of themes, right? But I genuinely love the soap. Because like some of these, so Mariah did this to me, Jobins, and Danny. They gave me this app where you scan your stuff and you find out if it's good for you or not. Sure enough, I scanned my soap that my body wash I've always used, and it's just completely trash and horrible for you.
The Axe body wash I had, apparently it's like 30%.
Yeah, dude, what have we been doing? What have I been doing to my balls? You know what I mean? That's the kind of shit I think about. And I love showers and stuff. I love soaps and everything, and it's weird how like I get excited for soap. And especially now that cuz Dr. Squatch, what I like about it, dude, is there's zero grit, heavy. There's 0, light, medium, and heavy grits.
I can smell it from here too.
I know.
It smells so
Well,
good.
dude, see, that's the Star Wars one, and then they got a whole bunch. I don't have all of them. Then they got a cool Marvel one. The Iron Man one.
Do they have any soap not for nerds?
Nope. All
I'm
nerds.
just kidding, I'm just
Only
kidding. Marvel.
nerds. I am a nerd. I'm proud
Star
nerd. I don't
Wars.
give a fuck.
Next to the Harry Potter soap.
Oh yeah,
We got
dude.
the Harry Potter soap.
Dude, when I'm like, I'm
House
like,
Slytherin.
dude, when I opened it up, I'm like, okay, Brick of the Brave. I'm like, what? Which one is this? And it's like, oh, it's the Gryffindor one. I'm like, okay, so I'm fucking House Gryffindor this week. But dude, I don't know. You feel good, you smell good. Some of them suck where they're not as heavy scented. You know what I mean? But some of them are really strong scented. And I don't know, the grit. I like the heavy grit because it just feels like it washes my body real good. I have tried getting a sponsor from these Jobins. Maybe one day the Brendan Schmitty Show could get sponsored by the Dr. Squatch.
Yeah, Dr. Squash, come on.
Hit us up. Like, I even got Tim and Sean on it. They like it.
He's gonna have a whole bookshelf.
You're
of
on
these
that
soaps.
Cole. You bought that Cole one just because they didn't have any Dr. Squatch when I took you there at Walmart. But
Dude, I like the Cole.
I know, but next time they have, I
Soap.
should just give you some of these. Just make you do it. Because, dude, I swear, they're so nice.
And dude, I really like this shampoo I got because of that app when we were testing.
It's a
it
healthy
out there.
one?
It makes me feel even. I don't know. It feels better on the hair.
That's what's up. I can't believe we're at episode 140, dude. I know we should. There's been Jobins. You can't always be consistent, right? Like, being consistent is hard. And when you're not consistent, you can be hard on yourself. Be like, damn it. You know you're not being consistent. But sometimes, life happens. Things happens. Little bumps in the road happen that prevent you to be able to do what you want to do. But it's just dealing with them. And I think as long as in the long run you're staying consistent, you're doing good, baby.
You know what's a real skill that I think they should teach in high schools? Like a class dedicated to time management.
Yeah.
How cool would that be?
I think there's a lot of classes that should be taught in high school and other classes that shouldn't be.
I'd have a time management class where you think about how you balance all your schedules. And then I'd also have a required class called critical thinking, where we have kids actually think about for themselves rather than being spoon-fed all this information that we constantly get. Now we got these meta classes. Now we got all the AI telling us how to think. And it's like we need to reclaim that skill and be able to think for ourselves.
AI's taking over, baby. Game over. No.
I'll get off my Dr. Squash soapbox, but I just wanted to say that.
Oh,
See that? Like I did a little plug-in.
you did.
Y'all
right
need
there.
to sponsor us.
For real. I bet we get some Jobins to buy some Dr. Squatch. Because for real, Jobins, like, I'm not doing it because I want the sponsorship. I'm doing it because I got hooked on it. I tried it. I was like, ooh, I like this shit. And then they get me. They get guys like me who are fucking nerds. And then I'm like, ooh.
Dr. Squash, free soap at the least. Free soap at the least.
Yeah, I'm walking around like Iron Man this week. They had a Halloween one. It was a werewolf one, and I fucking love that one. That one smelled so good. But, dude, Jobins, some fucking adversity has gone through some of our boys. We went to the fights on Friday. And shout out Sean for getting us hooked up with some VIP tickets. That was lit. That was really cool. I was doing a snap, and someone yelled out, "Fuck you, Schmitty!"
That was funny.
It was
Everybody
fun.
heard it.
Yeah, there was some laughter. It was cool. That was a cool moment. I thought that was cool. I enjoyed that.
Have we ever been? I don't think I've been to that venue before.
No, that was the first time, but it looked so similar to the one that we went before.
The Arizona
I was like, what the
Financial Stadium.
Yeah. And then they were having horrible, dude, Jobins. Oh my God, I'm sitting there and everyone's dealing with it. It's going, because like as if you unplugged something while it was on and it fucked it up.
Really?
Yeah, you didn't hear that?
No, because we were further away than you guys were at the VIP. I didn't hear the technical issues.
Oh, dude, I felt like the first, well, when they fixed it, everyone started clapping in the crowd. So that's why I thought you could have heard it. But yeah, I leaned over because we were sitting with some friends, and I'm like, dude, they need to fix that shit. And then I felt bad because I felt like everyone started hearing it after I pointed it out. But yeah, I accidentally fucked up Sean because he didn't want to come sit by us because he was like, dude, if I come sit down by you guys, everyone's going to come fucking storm me. True. Yeah. So, but our Chocolate Toast and his son come over to us.
Shout out.
Yeah. And I'm like, what up, boys? And I'm like, there's Sean sitting with Tim. And they run over to him and they say hi and they get a picture with him. Dude, that started it all. It was, And I felt bad, but then I'm sitting there laughing, and they're just giving me Tim and Sean are. It was kind of funny. It was funny, but our poor buddy Ginny, he lost TKO, and I can't wait to see him, just because we've all been there, dude, and we're gonna be there again when life knocks you down. You think you got it all figured out, you got something going, you want it to go a certain way, and it doesn't. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What is the truest thing ever? I want to send him that Rocky scene, because I still always will talk about that. You're not a quitter. That's not what quitters do. That's one of the greatest movie scenes ever. You know what I mean? 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 I feel like I said that a trillion times. Sorry, guys.
No, it's all good.
Yeah. But I just want Jimmy to know, it's like, dude, it's how you handle getting knocked down. You got knocked down. If the guy was big, he fought a bigger guy who was at catch weight.
And an experienced guy, too. 6
Yeah.
fights under his belt before that.
With some losses, the guy was 2-4.
Yeah.
So that guy's gone through adversity to keep picking himself back up.
And I think his losses, a lot of them were like decisions, like tight decisions.
Yeah. And fighting is the craziest sport. That's why I salute to you guys. You are more. It's incredible to put yourself in such a vulnerable position, where you could be so victorious and glorious, or be a meme. People going and getting shit on. You know, it's tough, and they risk that every fight. They always say that you're like, you're only as good as your last fight. I'm not. Maybe when like you get to the old grandfather time. Like, okay, grandfather time is getting there for you. But when you're a young buck, you're not as good as your last fight. You learn from what you did, what happened. You pick yourself up and you fucking get back at the drawing board. I know that's what Jimmy's gonna do, but you could see the pain, and I know he's going. You know, you lose. Yeah. It's gonna be tough.
As a fan, I would tell everybody to refrain from ever saying anything negative, about a fighter or to a fighter.
Oh God,
because they're already their own like probably worst like hardest critic,
Oh, 100%.
I'm sure he's been like so hard on himself, and we just love you, Jimmy, and we know you'll bounce back and freaking
100.
kill it. Every adversity, like you said, it's how you get back up.
100%. He'll be back. He's so tough, and that's just the thing, dude. Fight, like the thoughts in your head. So many things go into fighting. You can have the greatest camp and not show up that night, and the other person who's just as hungry as you are, shows up. Just could be how it is. But yeah, you're right. He'll be back. I can't wait to see him come back, because I know he'll be better. The lab took a lot of losses too. They went, I think, 0-6. So it's I think it's like, okay, I think there's going to be I feel like when that kind of thing, when you have a gym that's just dominating, and then you have one night where it's like, ooh, we got a little humbled tonight. I feel like that's going to be a good learning thing for the whole entire gym.
Sharpen up our skills. Get back at it.
Yeah, 100%. So, because I keep going through it, Jobins. I had technical issues. That's why I had some vlogs I've still never have gotten out. It's like, man, it's late. Do I even put them out? But
I mean, hey, they're still pretty badass. There's still a lot that goes down.
Oh yeah, there are. We have some good times. Like we crashed a wedding last weekend with Sean out of nowhere. We're watching the fights, and then all of a sudden there's 3 weddings going on. All of a sudden we're crashing one. That was really cool and fun. Just spontaneous things that we always do.
Even those amateur fights are so cool, and like even there's so many vlogging opportunities, because when me and Brock and Clark and Mikey were leaving, dude, we were seeing a lot of those same fighters just walking around casually, because they're not like super huge stars yet or anything. So it's just cool to be like, oh wow, that was that one guy. Like we saw the 2 heavyweights, like one of them's going to the bathroom, the other one's like waiting in line for food.
That's fun.
It's such a surreal thing. And then we walk outside, and there's that one girl that fought. And we're like, oh, shout out, with giving her a fist bump. Like,
oh, that's cool.
Like, what a warrior. Like, everybody that fights and puts on a show for us fans, like, I got nothing but respect.
100%. We had another guy who trains at Tim's gym, who he lost his boxing fight. But it was kind of fucked up, because he said that the guy got disqualified in the main event because he was a pro fighter. I'm like, how does he get that far? And then they find out. That's kind of fucked up. Because then he injured his wrist. He's got a fucked up wrist. I'm like, so damn, you fought someone who shouldn't have been in the tournament.
Because once you go pro, you can never go back to amateur.
Yeah, right? That'd be like Sean going to fight an amateur. That would be not fair. So I thought that was kind of fucked up. You hear about those kinds of things. How have you been, Brendan? Tell the Jobins how Brendan Michael Moranon's been.
Been good. Like with time management, just trying to figure out because you know, me and my girlfriend's relationship, I feel like it's the more it goes on, the more serious it gets, you know, and
Mm-hmm.
just finding time to spend with her while also wanting to just make sure that the most important thing, of course, is the content, the vlogs, the pods, you know, doing this with you, brother. So, it's been a fun ride though, and we watched it's fun because me and you are such big movie guys.
Mm-hmm.
So the fact that she hasn't seen like so many movies, and we watched like Role Models last week.
Yeah, that is always cool when you just think of a random movie and then watch it.
Dude,
It's
what
fun.
are there nerds like there used to be? Like, you know, fucking
Yeah, oh yeah.
McLovin. Where's
No.
the McLovin?
You. It's you and you anime boys. That's where it's all anime. Everyone loves anime now.
But everyone loves anime. Who's getting made fun of nowadays?
That's a good. Well,
I don't think anyone gets made fun of now.
I'm sure the people who are trans are. I'm sure there's still a lot, and people who are big. I'm sure there's still a lot of people who get kids who get made fun of.
Even in like a cancel culture
But I think
world?
I just think the things that we got made fun of for are just accepted.
Oh,
So that might just be it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm like, he's playing freaking Dungeons and Dragons shit. I'm
Yeah.
like, that's cool now.
Oh yeah, all of it, anime, all of it. But dude, the way girls are into anime, come on now. The way girls be getting costumed up and shit.
Oh, that cosplay, huh? We're talking about that cosplay.
Yeah, that shit gets me going. Actually, it really does. If I found a girl that was into cosplay and she's like, yeah, I do this. It's like my side thing.
I want a challenge for you. If I buy us shirts that are very like lewd and they're anime shirts with just like naked anime chicks, would you wear it? Because I seen this at an anime convention with a kid wearing a shirt of two girls making out on it, and it was like, I was like, you can wear that. Would you? If I challenged you to do that, would you do it?
I'd rather have the two naked girls with me.
Well, they're cartoons.
I know we gotta find a good makeup artist. I'm down to sit in a chair for makeup for 8 hours. Would you? To get
Yeah.
turned into some shit?
That'd be pretty crazy.
That'd be kind of fun for movies, right?
Mm-hmm.
Dude, Jobins. I've been working. This is another thing about consistency. I've been working out. Shout out David, my boy. I've been working out with him and drinking protein shakes. Just probably about 3 weeks ago, I couldn't even I was 135 would kill me, right? I benched 180 this past week,
Nice.
right? So I'm seeing results in my muscles and all that kind of stuff, but I'm not seeing results in weight loss. And some people can get hung up on that. Not me. I'm not being hung up on that. The only thing I'm worried about right now is consistency. I want to just stay consistent on making sure I keep showing up, not break my body down, and make sure I stay good and recover well, and stay on a good diet. And when I do that for a year, then we'll start talking about weight and shit.
Hey, I'm proud of how much you've already done, dude, and like keep doing it. But like, have you noticed a difference in like even just how you walk and carry yourself?
Oh, 100%. And I feel like all the ladies do too, Jobins. I'm not going to lie. I don't know if it's just because after that one pod, Tim and Sean talked about some stuff, and that's just kind of gotten around, and now all the eyes are up at me, but I feel it. And I don't know. Maybe it's just my head, and I walk, and girls are just being nice. So like, hey. And I'm just like, ooh, you know what I mean?
I bench 180
Yeah.
now.
I bench more than the bantamweight champ, Sean O'Malley. I can't wait. David said he's going to get me to bench my body weight. And that's when I'll be like, damn, never been able to do that in my life. So if I do get to that point, which I believe I will, that'll be pretty sick. Because it's impressive, like, when you benching 140. That's impressive as fuck. You
But
weigh 110.
It's less weight even still, it's less weight.
I know, but
if
your
you can
boys...
bench your body weight, I would say that's more impressive than a smaller person benching their body weight.
You think so?
Mm-hmm.
I just find it the same thing.
And it'd be the same too if you could do more pull-ups. You know, I think that would be more impressive.
I'm working to get
because
that
of the
back.
amount of weight that you're pulling up.
Right? I'm working. I'm almost there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm almost there.
I do appreciate the compliment, but still, it's impressive, man.
Well, you're a
You gotta
jacked
get
little
there.
fucker. You had to go through a little adversity. Cause tell the Jobins, give the Jobins some real how Brendan felt when Brock got his third stripe.
Oh, I guess I'll. Yeah, congrats to my boy Brock. He goes hard, man. He goes even when he's injured. You know, he'll go to the gym. He'll study the classes. So I will never take away from his success in jiu-jitsu and what he's been able to accomplish and still doing, still grinding. So respect to my boy.
100%
The
because it
only
impresses
thing-
me.
I was saying was like, oh man, it sucks because I feel like I'm doing something wrong or something.
Mm-hmm.
So that'd be where the adversity comes from, is like questioning myself, you know,
Mm-hmm.
when I've been like training for as long as I have and going to the classes regularly, putting in the work, and then feeling like, you know, I'm at a point to where I feel like I've gotten to the point of getting promoted. But again, you know, that's not for me to say, but
Mhm.
it does mess with my head sometimes of like my own self-worth. Cause I feel like I'm, you know, pretty good. You know, I want to level up still. So.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna give you some advice. Don't think of it like that. And I know you're not. I know you're really positive about it. Cause I get that. That would hurt. I feel like I'd be a little disgruntled too. Like, damn, I've been doing this longer. But the main thing with Brock is what you said. He's been going all the time, consistent as fuck.
Exactly.
Showing up, even when he's hurt, being there studying. He loves it. He's addicted to jiu-jitsu, you know? And I think that's what did it. That's the only thing. I think you go 2 times a week. And sometimes you do, don't you? Has there ever been times?
I go 3 times a week.
You go 3 times a week every week? How long have you been doing that?
For months.
For months? What days do you go?
Well, since the schedule changed, I try to do Monday, Wednesday, Friday. This week was bad because we had the amateur fights, so we showed up for that. But then Brock, hey, shout out Brock, he went Saturday to jiu-jitsu.
So so I think if you just went, I don't know. I think if you just went a little more, I think you'd find yourself getting that 3rd stripe really quick.
But it's like I have 2 stripes and I'm rolling with people that are blue belts and have pretty good success a lot of times.
Really?
So it's like,
then I would just, if I were you, I would just focus on sharpening the things that you know how to do and just keep sharpening them. You know?
yeah.
Because I guarantee you're going to get that 3rd stripe. It's coming. So don't think it's never coming.
You know what? Mentally, I was like, fuck this shit. I'm going to take off my stripes. It might as well just be 0 stripe white belt. I don't give a fuck. I'm going whatever fucking day then. You know? I might have
That's the Brendan I want right there, baby. That's the Brendan I want showing up on the pod.
Yeah.
But no, do you know that? So, okay. That's good to have that. And it can be bad to have that. That's good to feel that way because you're passionate and you love it, right? And you want that 3rd stripe. Use that. Use that energy. That's how you get. This is where you fucking. You know what I mean? Swear to God.
Yeah.
Swear to God.
It's still, hey, jiu-jitsu still, I wouldn't trade it for anything. So
Exactly.
if I never get promoted again, which could happen, I'll still be in that gym, baby.
Maybe you have maxed. You know what I mean? Like maybe Tim's waiting to see something out of you. He's like, oh, there it is. Brendan unlocked something.
Yeah, I'm taking those stripes off, Tim. I'm gonna choke you while
No.
you're not looking with my 0 stripe belt.
No, dude. I swear. I think if you just stay consistent, keep focusing. And it's tough for you because you're always fucking working, and you're
That's tough.
You're
yeah.
late. You know what I mean? Maybe step it up, go 4 times a week. Maybe that's what I did with David. At first, we were just working out 3 times a week, and I was feeling good about it. And I'm like, I want to step it up. And I go, hey, David. And plus, my scheduling was a little, like the way my scheduling was going, it was a little overwhelming. I don't work at the shop on Wednesday mornings at 10. So I was like, you know what? Stop doing this Monday, Wednesday, Friday shit that you're overwhelming yourself, and let's be a little smarter and step it up. You show up Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, work out 4 times a week. Let Wednesday morning be your day where I can get. It's just tough with you. I wish you had every Wednesday you were off. You knew you were off because you had to work Saturday, but you're off Wednesday. It's tough when we don't know. Everyone gives me shit about being consistent weekly, but sometimes it's just very tough to coordinate agendas. So that's why, again, I always just preach, hey, look, we didn't make it last week, but here we are this week. You know what I mean? But yeah. I lost where I was going, but yeah, stay consistent, bro.
Get out of your own head sometimes,
Yes.
which is what I remind myself. And then again, to not take congrats to our boy Brock, man. He's killing it.
Oh, yeah, no, 100%. He's gonna be I love it, Jobins, because I'm like, Brock, you're gonna be the first blue belt, and he always does this. But I know I feel like inside he's like, yeah, and inside he's going, yeah, I am, but he'll say, oh yeah, another year. He's always trying to be low key. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. He might be slaying puss and none of us even know about it.
For my Naruto nerds, he's Kakashi.
Yeah, Brock could be low-key slaying some puss all the time and none of us know about it. I wouldn't be surprised if he's like, yeah, I've actually been slaying some puss. I'd be like, not surprised, because you're a killer. But even I recently felt how you felt about that. You know how you felt like that? Mm-hmm. That's how I felt about the pods when my computer fucked. Like when you have computer issues and I get in my own head about what I want to be doing and where I could be better, you could stop yourself. And yeah, it's all in between here. Mm-hmm. It's all how you look at it. And we're going to deal with that. You're going to deal with that, Jobins, your entire life. And new aspects, too, every part of your journey. Mm-hmm. And one day I should even watch myself talk and be like, damn, I need to listen to that guy. Because it's going to happen. Mm-hmm. Yeah. We got a lot going on, Jobins. Fucking Sean misses us so much. Bought a house closer to him so that we could move to it.
Yeah.
So that he wouldn't miss us so much. That's what kind of guy that guy is. It's going to be awesome. I'm excited. We're going to be moving into that hopefully around December 16th. And then we're going to Vegas. So that's going to be a crazy month.
That is going to be crazy, bro.
December is going to be nuts. Vegas is going to be lit. If you're going to be in Vegas, I hope to see you. Because it's going to be fucking wild.
And I got Dude, I do love the new shirt. It just inspires me.
I just wish you would have been on it. I did it because everyone told me that it was a sick idea. And I did it because the story behind this shirt, Jobins, is the full Sin Squad took this photo while we were at the weigh-ins for Sean's fight in Boston. And you were actually sitting.
Yeah, there's our boy.
Yeah, you were sitting, I think, 2 over from Sono. Someone was here, I think. Maybe Brock.
Yeah, Brock got cut off too.
Yeah, and there's Warlike. We got Warlike and Sono in here. So there is 2 of the Jobins. And then Sean's actually in it too. He's somehow in the audience and in the front. Yeah. He does shit like that. It's crazy. But the Full Sin put that on their Snap story and they're like, this guy fucks. And I thought, it's my Instagram photo. I thought it was cool. So we slapped it on a shirt. I like yours. I bought the red one. You bought this one. I think this color makes this pop more.
That's what I was thinking when I was selecting the color, man.
I fucked up. I'm going to give mine away to somebody. Probably David.
That's actually a cool idea.
Yeah. Because he does a lot for me. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But yeah, we're going to do another drop here soon, Jobin, so be on the lookout for it. We want to do fun shit. We want to do funny stuff. We got a couple fun ideas. Definitely. And low-key, I was kind of like, I'm like, man, but then I love this hoodie. This is good quality. I like the back. People like it. This isn't going to be our, some people think this is our logo. This is not our logo, Jobins. This was just like, I was creating.
First merch drop, kind of seeing how it works.
Yeah, because we do need to get a sick logo. We got to step some things up. We're going to. Mm-hmm. Might do some more vlogs. Might try and do, what if we did like weekly vlogs? That'd be a little tough, but what if I tried?
It would be tough. I mean, I know the Jobins have been responding pretty well to the vlogs.
They love the vlogs.
And it is sick for all of us to be able to go back and look at those memories.
Right. We might cry 10 years from now.
Yeah. Just like the wedding. Like, that was a memory in itself, too.
Yeah.
Crazy shit was going down.
Yeah. Did you see that they're going to make a Harold and Kumar 4? What are your thoughts on that?
You know what? I love Harold and Kumar, so I'm down.
Harold and Kumar, that was like what, 2003, 4?
2004 is the Harold and Kumar White Castles.
White Castles? We're old, brother. I think this generation these days might not know that. Harold and Kumar go to White Castle. I think that's what we'd get.
Escape from Guantanamo Bay?
They'd be like, never heard of it. What's the third one? Christmas?
Mm-hmm. That was like 2010, I think.
I loved Harold and Kumar Go to White Castle. That was like a cult classic, right? But
they're all good.
They were I guess. Maybe we need to go back and rewatch them.
They're all funny, I'm telling you right now.
Well, the third one came out it came out during the 3D era.
It's hilarious.
Is it?
I thought you were gay. Yeah, gay for that pussy.
See, are they going to address that with Kumar? Because he came out gay, right?
Yes.
So are they gonna address that in Harold and Kumar 4?
They should. I mean, he's separate from his from the character he plays as.
Oh, I know, but like, but when we talk about Neil Patrick Harris from Harold and Kumar, we knew he was gay.
That's what made the joke so funny.
That's what made it,
that he's
all
getting
his
pussy.
scenes funny. And I'm okay with him being gay. I don't give a fuck,
I think they could do a little nod to it.
right?
Like a
why
little
can't
gay
it be
joke.
funny? Why can't we have Harold and Kumar 4 where he's coming out gay and it be funny? We can't be like that. Because I would laugh. I would, you know what I mean? Good for you.
Isn't it a shame?
Because it should be okay.
Because he didn't come out that long ago, was it?
I feel like it's been a while now.
But not during Harold and Kumar White Castle, or even
No,
up to even the third one, probably.
No, because I think he went political. And
yeah, he
then-
was a White House correspondent or something like that.
Is this controversy and shit that we don't know about? Maybe. Dun, dun, dun. No.
Either way, I'm excited for it.
I-
I just wonder what they would commentate on.
I know what's going to be the concept of Harold and Kumar 4.
George Bush was the president.
Because here's what I'm thinking too. Here's another thought. Could those movies even be made today? Because that brings my point,
Dude, I don't even think role models could be made today.
right? There's a lot of movies back in the day. There's our hung friend Sono coming out in his underwear, all nice and hung, ladies. He's all chubbed up. Hard not to look down right now.
It's the pattern of the underwear.
Wow, what a sight! He came out and grabbed a what are those called? What do they like to call those? Lip pillow.
A lip pillow?
Yeah, lip pillow. That's what Kyle calls them from Full Sin.
I don't know what that means.
A tobacco pouch.
Oh.
A lip pillow.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what we just witnessed. That was interesting.
Dude, I don't know if you have heard yet, Jobins. It's kind of big news. This is the thing I was telling you before we did the file. I was like, it's going to get your eyebrows raised. Sean Diddy Combs?
Murdered Tupac.
No. He actually settled out of court with Cassie, the singer. It's you and me, her. For
No.
she
I've been waiting.
exactly.
Think about making a move.
They had a 10-year
No.
relationship though.
Damn,
That was on
for
and off.
real? P. Diddy was hitting Cassidy?
But she alleged that her ex, Diddy, raped her, physically and sexually abused her, and engaged in sex trafficking by making her have sex with male prostitutes while he watched during their decade-long relationship. And guess what? He settled out of court, and he wished her nothing but the best. What do you think of that?
So you just paid her.
Did not go to court, settlement. And she said she was like, "This is the best way for me to have a level of control and end things amicably."
He's a billionaire. That's power. Fuck. See, man, why can't us good guys be rich billionaires? We're not gonna do shit like that? Why can't we make it? Why is everyone?
Doesn't it seem like an admission of guilt to like pay someone that whatever amount of money because it's undisclosed? I don't know. We don't know how much Cassie got,
500 mil.
and then just to sweep it under the rug and say, "All love, Cassie. Wish nothing but the best for you
Enough.
and your family."
Enough money to where did that. So does that mean he did it? 100%.
Well,
We can't say, right?
we can't say.
We can't say it
It's settled.
because it's settled. He didn't do it.
Well, that's you can't say he didn't do it, but you just say it's dropped.
Damn, did he?
But I
See,
thought that would get you, man.
How
I was
come?
like,
So then, how come? If he did all those horrible things, why isn't R. Kelly free?
he didn't settle out of court.
He couldn't settle. So he didn't
This
have
could
the
have been
money?
way worse.
So if R. Kelly was a billionaire like P. Diddy, he'd be free too right now.
Well, you have to accept, because she was the one that accepted the settlement, you know?
Fuck.
It depends on the victim.
See, damn. So no, I can't even say it because you don't want to be like, oh well, because you've been hurt, you've been physically hurt and abused. I don't know what that's like, and I can't say anything. You know, I know it's a lot and it'd be horrible. So, does she deserve money? 100%. You know, but then also at some point, I feel like I would be like, me. And this is just me, and I've never been abused or anything, so I don't know how I'd feel if I was ever abused. But I feel like I'd be like, no, he needs to be behind fucking bars.
And that's a mentality that some women have, yeah.
Yeah. Like, no, fuck that. I'll take some money, but no, he not without him. He's going. I want to.
Yeah, the alternative would be
because now he can do. He's out, and if he's really doing that, now who's next, or who's doing it? Who's doing it right now?
it shouldn't be on the victim though
No.
to have the responsibility
Uh-uh.
of putting him away, because that could be very intimidating. Also, that's another thing.
Money
on
talks,
top of
dude.
women, like being a woman, is the fact that you have to go to court with a billionaire, right?
It'd be the same way for us if we were dealing with a billionaire woman who was a sick fuck.
It just would be very intimidating to think about the court proceedings.
Right.
And all the money I got to
Maybe I'm
throw in
wrong.
for lawyers.
Right.
And then what if I don't win?
People get drowned out. You get drowned out.
With the settlement, it's guaranteed money. You don't have to worry about the headache of it being... this is as much publicity as we'll probably get on this.
He killed Tupac. Are we going to get in trouble? Am I going to get in trouble for saying that? That motherfucker did it. If you're doing shit like... What the fuck? There's been so many conspiracy theories about P. Diddy doing shit. And now this happened. He didn't do it, Jobins. I can't legally say that he did it, but my guard's up. If I'm ever around P. Diddy, my fucking guard's up.
And you know what this could also lead to is maybe other potential victims that we don't know about coming out.
So if Sean ever gets an invite from P. Diddy, we should probably be like, yo, don't do that.
Well, I mean,
Because he don't keep up. Sean don't keep up with shit like this. I guarantee you already dipped out of this pod 45 minutes ago.
Well, Diddy probably doesn't act the same. You know, he has different faces.
I know, and that's what makes
So
me upset.
Sean wouldn't experience that.
Because remember Diddy and Get Him to the Greek?
Right.
That's the P. Diddy I loved.
Like funny.
That's the P. Diddy I thought he was. I don't want a nightmare, but I hope this isn't true. You know what I mean? Like, again, you got to hear both sides. What if he's being falsely accused? Is that a possibility at all?
If I was being falsely accused of this, I would be like, bitch, we're going to court. I'm going to bury you.
Right?
That would be my mentality. I wouldn't say all love, nothing
Is
but
he
the
that
best.
rich? Is he that rich in this world where he don't give a fuck?
There's people richer than him that would have held to their own and been like, nah.
Maybe there's a level of rich here that we just don't understand. He's a billionaire.
Cassie's already rich, though. She's, has sold how many?
Yeah, true. God damn these subjects.
Her song is still a hit.
We are in a, dude, that's why, Jobins. I got Sean, he ordered these Ray-Ban glasses.
Mm-hmm.
That shit's going to change the game, I think. Like iPhones. I was trying to explain it. Like, dude, that's what made Sean want to get them. When you have cheap technology that's advanced and new.
Like, how long has it been out already?
Yeah, the kid. I'm sure there's so many kids that love them. And then think about the parents that have the like, oh, I want my kid to wear that so that I know if they're getting bullied or, you know what I mean? Think about kids getting bullied now. They're going to have glasses on. The bullying will be recorded. Now those kids bullying will get.
And the Cold War shit scares me because when we went to the moon with Russia, that was all competitive. It wasn't thinking about.
Did we go to the moon?
I'm going to say that we did.
Mm-hmm.
And let's not go too far into that so we don't get flagged for any fake news
Yeah.
shit or something.
We ain't here with that shit.
But the Cold War tensions, I feel like they're still really much there, you know? And like Russia, China, and us, the US, are in this race for AI. And it's like, what are we going to lose sight of on safety and controls when we're just trying to beat the other guys? Like, it's like some sci-fi scary shit.
There is.
Oh, Russia's like, oh, well, our AI can do this. And then China's like, oh, their AI can do this. Well, let's make our AI capable of doing this. But it's like, oh, yeah, it's more powerful, but at what cost?
You loved Ready Player One.
Mm-hmm. Still a good movie.
Yeah.
It's another movie I need to watch with the girlfriend, dude. She hasn't seen Ready Player One.
Yeah, that's probably a good thing. Don't scare her.
You've watched it a few
We're
times.
in
with us.
Ready
Don't
Player
lie.
One.
You've watched it a few times.
You're in Ready Player One. What's that? What am I referencing? I don't even know. You're in something. I'm quoting a movie. I totally brain fart.
Did you hear about what happened at Taylor Swift's concert in Brazil?
What happened at Taylor Swift's concert in Brazil?
In Rio de Janeiro, a fan died. They weren't, and get this, it was because it was like a record heat waves.
Ooh.
And you're not allowed to bring water. Obviously, it's like a standard thing where we can't bring water into concerts. But then there's hour-long queues to get water inside.
Yeah, that's kind of
That's
fucked.
fucked up.
There's been concerts canceled here because of heat. that they cancel.
So if anyone can relate, it's
Yeah.
the people in the South. Like
Goddamn kids not wanting things to be canceled.
you just want to go and see.
Taylor Swift.
You're
man.
you're a Swiftie,
You're a Swiftie.
and you want to go see a show, and you die there. That's messed up, man.
Or you want to go see Travis Scott.
Yeah, he's coming back too, right?
I hope nothing happens at Blink-182 concerts because I want to go to a Blink-182 concert. That'd be lit. I want one more time.
I feel like concerts need to
One
be run
more.
better.
For real.
Cause like, man,
We're all a bunch of pussies. They've been putting shit in our food to make us all more pussies. And now here we all are, a bunch of pussies. And election year's around the corner. Shit's about to get wild. War's going on. Jets are flying around.
and
Episode 140.
the other thing that happened, guys, this is big news. APEC Summit, the Asia Pacific Economic Cooperation Summit. It happens once a year, and it was the third time that it happened in the U.S., and it was hosted in San Francisco.
Of all places.
President Joe Biden met with President Xi Jinping.
Uh-huh.
And what's messed up is that they took our pandas away, fam. They took the pandas away from the Smithsonian Zoo in Washington, D.C. China's like, nah, bring the pandas back.
So that's a good thing, right?
3 pandas got taken away from us, but the summit, they're bringing some pandas back. So China tensions aren't as bad as we might think.
If we go to war over some pandas, I might be on China's side.
President Xi Jinping's like, we're going to give you some pandas back.
I'm team pandas. If we're trying to make sure pandas don't go extinct, I'm on team panda side.
Well, the thing was like,
I don't like zoos. We need to get over zoos.
dude,
The only reason a zoo is good is for the animals that are protected that couldn't live out in the wild.
pandas are so stupid that they're carnivores.
They fall out of
They're
trees and die.
carnivores, but they eat bamboo only.
They're cute. They're needed,
And I
Brendan.
think they need to be force mated just
They're
to have
needed.
kids. Like they would be extinct without human intervention. Pandas aren't meant to live naturally
Man,
anymore.
I wish we had some like the doo-doo bird. I wish we could have done that with some other animals that were cool. Like the fucking doo-doo bird or the big thing running around.
But San Francisco is like such a mess, and then they clean it up for this. It's like you're gonna
This
clean it up
for pandas.
for the president of China to come in and visit. You should have it cleaned up regardless.
Tensions are rising, Brendan Michael.
Calif-
War is around the corner.
California Governor Gavin Newsom, he was on the podium and he goes, "Oh, are we cleaning up ahead of the meeting? Yeah, we are. It's true." It's like, dude, fuck you, man. Clean up this damn city regardless before this bullshit.
Put the fucking pandas back.
They put these metal tubs on the sidewalk, like sidewalk and that way homeless people can't lay there anymore.
Tubs?
Yeah, like metal tubs, dude, that are just lined across the sidewalk.
There's gonna be a homeless guy that figures it out and ruins that.
But
They're gonna figure it out.
It sickens me, dude. It honestly does. That they don't do this on a daily basis anyways, and they do it just for foreign dignitaries to come here.
We better not get into the infrastructure of our country, Brennan, because the Jobins they're turning off now. Because our country's not fixing mental issues, and they're not, and no one can afford shit anymore. There's more people on the streets now than ever, and they just don't want them piling them up in the cities. So they do shit to where they get them pushed out. Yeah, and there's nothing being done about that.
You know what?
They come up with some pretty stupid ideas that get like stupid way, and it's like all money, political.
Most definitely,
It's all
fam.
bullshit. And then and I feel bad for the people who are trying to do that. They're like, we're trying, but you're drowning. You're drowning in the ocean because it's the way this place fucking runs. So yeah, that's just gonna get worse. You know what I mean? Ready Player One. You know what I mean?
But at the end of the day, like President Xi and like Biden, they said they came to agreements saying they're gonna try to work on like cleaner sources of energy. We'll see how that all goes and plays out.
How much longer is Biden about to be president? Do you think he gets reelected? We're getting into crazy shit.
We'll get some other puppet to take over
Jobins,
on either side.
episode 140. Sorry we haven't been consistent, but we're back, and we're going to try and be back on it. We love you. Thanks for watching, as always. Have a safe fucking week. We'll see you next time.
Love you, Jobins.